Hey everyone, Dan with Mac Rumors, and in this video we're going to go hands-on with what could potentially be the all-new 2018 iPhone lineup. To be clear, these are not working iPhones, but are in fact dummy units designed to look like what could be the new iPhones based off of the leaks and specifications that have been gathered over the last few months. Last year, Apple released 3 new iPhones, the iPhone 8, 8 Plus, and the iPhone 10. This year, we can still expect 3 new iPhones, but the lineup is going to look a bit different. Apple is planning to introduce a second generation 5.8-inch OLED device that's a follow-up to the current iPhone 10, a larger 6.5-inch OLED iPhone that can be thought of as sort of an iPhone 10 Plus, and a lower cost 6.1-inch LCD iPhone. Of course, the naming of the new iPhones is still a bit up in the air, and there's no word yet on what Apple is planning to call them. All 3 iPhones are expected to have a similar look and feature set, with a few design differences amongst the 3. Most notably being the dual cameras for the OLED devices and of course the screen size. These dummy phones have traditionally been pretty accurate, aside from a few changes here and there, and if this is what we can expect with the new iPhones, I think the people who thought that the iPhone 10 was a bit on the smaller end will be very happy with the 6.5-inch model. This iPhone is massive in terms of screen size, but the overall footprint is not really that much bigger than the 5.5-inch iPhone 8 Plus. In fact, these phones are almost identical in width, with maybe the iPhone 8 Plus being a hair bigger. For me personally, I've really enjoyed using the iPhone 10 because of the smaller form factor. Now, if I had to pick between one of the new screen sizes, the 6.1 or 6.5-inch, I think the 6.1 iPhone would be the route to go. Unfortunately, this is the lesser model, as it will only come with a single camera on the back and an LCD display instead of the OLED display. Regardless, all 3 models are expected to have an all-glass back and a near edge-to-edge display with the notch, of course, and presumably the true depth camera system, since there is no place for a home button on either model. The 6.1-inch iPhone is also rumored to have an aluminum frame as opposed to the stainless steel frame that we found in the current iPhone 10, and it's said to include a single lens camera instead of a dual lens camera to keep costs low. It's also worth mentioning that the 6.1-inch model will also have slightly larger bezels around the sides and won't be as edge-to-edge in comparison to the 5.8-inch and 6.5-inch. As I mentioned earlier, the 2 OLED iPhones coming in 2018 will continue to use the dual camera lens setup on the back with superior picture taking capabilities. Overall, these iPhone dummy units give us a great idea of what to expect from a form factor standpoint, but the real judgment will need to be reserved for when we actually have a working phone in hand. That will help answer questions like how hard will it be to reach the corners of the screen when using the 6.1-inch or 6.5-inch iPhone with one hand. Now, I really like the ability to use my iPhone 10 with one hand, and the main issue that I can see having with a 6.5-inch iPhone is that it just might be a bit too big. But if you want the latest and greatest in terms of specs and features, it looks like you will have to sacrifice the form factor in order to get that. So let us know what you think of these new 2018 potential iPhones in the comment section down below. This has been Dan with Mac Rumors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.